Joining me on Beyond Newsroom, Adhya Juneja, who will give us all the insights in the world of business, and Vidur Kathuria, who will get us all the updates from the world of sports. Let's start with the business updates. Adhya, take it away.
Well, thank you, Shivan. Here are the 4 big business stories shaping the global outlook today. China's latest oil import data is sending mixed signals to global markets. November crude imports rose 5% year-on-year, defying forecasts of slowing demand. But analysts say the surge is being driven less by consumption and more by aggressive stockpiling. Now, China is currently holding over 1.5 billion barrels of oil in storage, with capacity expected to rise towards 2 billion barrels. Forecasting firms have already revised China's apparent October demand lower, even as imports remain strong. China's oil demand outlook is now one of the biggest wildcards for global energy markets in 2025. Moving on now, Japan's biggest manufacturers are sounding more confident, at least for now. The Bank of Japan's closely watched survey shows business sentiment at a 4-year high, reinforcing expectations of a rate hike this week. Large manufacturers' confidence index rose to its highest since 2021, while firms plan to raise capital spending by nearly 13% this fiscal year. Inflation expectations are also firming, with companies seeing prices stay above the BOJ's 2% target. Meanwhile, the US is debating how independent its central bank should be. Kevin Hassett, a top contender to replace Fed Chair Jerome Powell, says he would communicate President Trump's views but insist they would carry no formal weight. Now, Trump has repeatedly called for deep rate cuts, arguing the Fed's benchmark rate should fall to 1% or lower, a stance most economists reject. Hassett says the Fed must remain data-driven, emphasizing that rate decisions are made by committee and not by the president. With Powell's term ending next year, markets are closely watching whether politics could influence future US monetary policy. And finally, a story where economics, technology and energy markets collide. The AI boom is transforming not just the tech sector but energy markets. Now, US power demand is projected to grow 5 to 10 times faster over the next decade, driven largely by data centers. To manage rising costs and supply risk, companies like Meta, Microsoft, Apple and even Disney are now entering the energy trading business. Electricity prices are already 7% higher year-on-year, while natural gas prices are up over 60%. As AI demand accelerates, energy trading is fast becoming a core corporate strategy. That's a wrap from the world of business. Now, for all the sports updates, it's over to you, Vidur.
Well, thank you, Adhya. First up, in sports, England have made just the one change to their side for the 3rd Ashes Test in Adelaide. Remember, England need to win to keep alive hopes of regaining the urn. As I mentioned, they have made just the one change from the side that was beaten in Brisbane in the 2nd Test. They trailed the series 2-0. Josh Tongue replaces fellow pacer Gus Atkinson. Now, it's the omission of 22-year-old Shoaib Bashir that is surprising, as spin is likely to play a key part in the Test. Australia's Nathan Lyon is set to return to the hosts playing 11. Moving on, in football, Manchester City moved back to within 2 points of leaders Arsenal in a Premier League with a 3-0 win over Crystal Palace. Erling Haaland was once again the star of the show for Man City. The Norwegian forward opened the scoring in the 41st minute with a header. The informed Phil Foden added a second for City around the hour mark. A superb finish from the England midfielder meant he has scored 6 goals in his last 5 games across all competitions. Haaland completed the scoring in second half stoppage time with a penalty. The Premier League top scorer has now scored 17 goals in the league. That is 6 more than any other player. And finally, in the NFL, star quarterback Patrick Mahomes suffered a major knee injury as the Kansas City Chiefs failed to make the NFL playoffs for the first time since 2014. Now, Sunday's 16-13 loss at home to the Los Angeles Chargers means that despite having 3 regular home games left in the regular season, the Chiefs have already been ruled out of playoff contention. The 30-year-old was forced off with less than 2 minutes left, and his team later confirmed the 3-time Super Bowl winner has torn his ACL in his left knee. Well, that's all from the world of sport. It's back to you, Shivan.
Vidur, thanks so much for those sports updates, and also a big thank you to Adhya for getting us those business updates. That's a wrap on the Beyond Newsroom.